Is Roger Goodell deliberately pushing the NFL leftward? The critics of National Football League Commissioner Roger Goodell are only getting louder. Last week Papa John's Pizza CEO John Schnatter assailed Mr. Goodell for bungling the national anthem and protests. The NFL has hurt us by not resolving the current debacle to the players' and owners' satisfaction, said Mr. Schnatter, whose company is a high-profile sponsor. Leadership starts at the top, and this is poor leadership. This should have been nipped in the bud a year and a half ago. Meanwhile, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones, is trying to block an extension of Mr. Goodell's contract. The commissioner's current deal expires at the end of the 2018 season. NFL insiders originally expected the deal to be extended this past summer. Mr. Jones, who owns more than 100 Papa John's franchises in Texas, has reportedly been rallying support among fellow owners to oust Mr. Goodell. Asked Friday about Mr. Schnatter's rebuke of the commissioner, Mr. Jones hailed the pizza tycoon as a great American. Speaking on a radio show Tuesday, he was even more explicit about Mr. Goodell. "I know a lot of people, a lot of fans, don't think we make him as accountable as we should," Mr. Jones said. But that's not the case. When you have to account is when you're either getting hired or you're getting extended or you're getting a raise or are you getting a bonus. In other words, the time for action has arrived and Mr. Goodell has a lot to account for. Concern over head injuries has eroded football's public support. Mr. Goodell's handling of player discipline, particularly the 2014 Ray Rice domestic violence case and the 2015 New England Patriots Deflategate scandal, damaged the NFL's image. Now unending national anthem and protests have frustrated the league's conservative fans, made it a target for President Trump, and contributed to sliding TV ratings. It makes sense to blame ineffective leadership. But what if the problem is effective leadership? Football is headed exactly where Mr. Goodell has steered it to the left. The NFL has long been a combatant in America's larger cultural war. But Mr. Goodell, whose father, Charles, was a liberal anti-war Republican senator in the late 1960s, was always an odd choice to run it. Remember that the NFL was cultivated into prominence by Pete Rozelle, a pro-war conservative.